Hey guys, we're just chilling with Stardew tonight. Don't know as usual how long I'm gonna stream, but excuse me, we'll see how things go. I hope my audio settings are decent tonight, and let's get started. Where's my game? There we go. Okay, and I'm just starting a new game for this, so um I promise I will not take forever on this screen. Okay. Change, thank you. Little too blue. There we go. And black, of course. So I remember which one is which because I do play this game a lot. Now what farm do I want to choose? I try to play all of them, just to see what they're like. I do tend to stick with the forest or meadowlands a lot, but I think for this one, yeah, we'll just go with the spooky scary. Okay, and let's get started. I think I'm good with everything. Yep, okay. Off we go. Oh. I'm not gonna read all this. Also, I'd like to point out, I never noticed before, but the way the blanket is lumped up around Grandpa's body makes it look like there's something in the bed with him. Maybe it's Grandma? I shouldn't say that. I'm a horrible person. Also, very disturbing that that one worker looks like Woody from Toy Story and is just nonstop licking his teeth. read this. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. I agree with the nature part. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. Yes, I am Gem. Good job. Also not sure how comfortable I feel about some random person being in my house. Sorry, I was looking at Robin's hand because the way it's animated looks like there's 2 extra fingers. No, thank you. I don't care. Introvert, goodbye. Also totally not creepy. I'm just gonna sneak around my farm in the middle of the night. Low-key, spooky spooky. Ouch. Oops. Totally not trying to chop down my house immediately. Oh, wait. Usually I take the torch and put it, like, outside on the porch. Porch torch. But, I also normally move my house's location, and I'll just wait to put the torch down until after I do that, because otherwise I have to move it again and, you know. And normally I just start chopping down all the plants first because that doesn't take any energy. And when you start the game, like, you have very limited energy, so you can't really do a whole lot before you're just exhausted and ready to pass out. Okay, now I'm gonna clear a little bit of space to plant, to plant the parsnips, I think I have. And then we'll head into town and just see who we run into and what we can get up to. There we go. Nothing yet to collect around here yet. More grass to chop down. We'll just say hi to whoever we happen to see on our walk. I'm not gonna, like, go chase everyone down looking for people, because I don't do that. This is just a calendar, shows everyone's birthdays and activities and stuff. Eventually you can buy, actually I think I could buy one now for your own house, so you don't have to come into town every time you want to see if it's somebody's birthday or not. I will try to be social for this playthrough, but generally I just, if I see somebody while I'm on my way somewhere, I'll say hi, but I don't, like, search people out or go to extremes to keep saying hi to everyone all the time, because I'm not that concerned. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach through this stream. I'm not sure if you can or not. My microphone seems to pick up a lot of sound, but as I said, it's a recovery day and my stomach has not been doing great, so it is making a lot of noise at the moment. I'm just hoping you don't really hear that. Now, Linus, I will always go out of my way to find him because he's one of my favorite characters, so I must make friends with Linus. But other than that, it's just kind of it happens when it happens type of thing. And otherwise, I'm just going to go back to cleaning up my farm a little bit. Mostly I focus on the area like around the house to start with, and then once I build up where I can like get a barn and get animals and stuff, I'll start worrying about cleaning up the rest of the farm a little more. But for now, essentially just right around here, mostly. Because I don't want to spend the entire day just cleaning the farm up. Whoops. I am gonna try to get 11 wood. Wow. I am gonna try to get enough wood to craft a storage box because I do not have a lot of inventory space yet, and it's gonna be a while before I can afford any, so I won't be able to carry much of anything for now. And then once I accomplish that little bit, I will do more exploring around the map so you can all see what there is to see. Definitely, oh, I did get enough. Okay. I did get enough wood to build a storage box, luckily, because I am out of energy. Oh no. And now I have to get rid of, screw the seeds, something, because I didn't have enough storage space for my storage box. Okay, and then I'm just going to fill my watering can and go back into town and visit the saloon. And then I can just meet people I haven't met yet. Some of the people. Oh, there's somebody. I think I already said hi to him. Yeah, I did. Okay. Whoops. I already met Gus. Just gonna park my butt for a minute. I think Clint might be the only one left to show up here. I might just get up and go to bed, which is, there's no manual save. Your game saves when you sleep, which kind of sucks sometimes because it means you either have to go to sleep early in the day to save your game, or you don't go to sleep and have to redo your game. I've had a couple playthroughs where I accidentally did something and I had to... I had to basically reset my entire day and do over just because of that one thing at like the end of the day that I didn't mean to do. So, kind of sucks, but still not horrible. Just gotta be very careful sometimes. Watch some TV. Which I tend to forget to even check the TV. But, I think the only thing that really has any kind of effect or significance, you can watch the weather, you can see if it's gonna rain the next day, and then you don't have to worry about watering crops. And sometimes, a channel will be Queen of the Sauce, I think it's called, and it can teach you recipes for stuff. Excuse me. And you do get mail, before 5 p.m. Alright, I'll go do that now. Because I want to remember to go up to Robin's and, move my house before I do anything else. Oh, and sometimes this, will be people looking for stuff, and you get money for bringing them what they're asking for and everything. Let's go see Willie. Here's another one of my favorites. I will also try to fish a little more often in this playthrough, but it is one of my least favorite things to do in this game because it's a royal pain in my ass. Really stop swaying so close to the edge. Also, if you have a cutscene with a character, it actually doesn't count as you having conversed with the character. So like, it'll show on the right there who you've spoken to for the day, if you're trying to keep track of that. Since I spoke to Willie after the cutscene, now I've spoken to him. But, if you just go by the cutscene, it's not actually counting as speaking to that character for the day. I'll just wander around now. I still have time before I can go up to Robin's because shops don't open until like 9 in this game. This is Clint's. And this is the museum. I honestly don't ever read those, so sorry. And then up this way leads to Joja Mart. Excuse me. Ugh. Oops. Okay. And up here is just this little area. Sometimes there's a bookseller that will be here. His books are really freaking expensive though, and I'm not playing with mods, so you probably won't see me come up here very much until a lot later, most likely. And I need to upgrade my axe before I can go up here and get that. And that will also take a while because everything is extremely expensive in this game. Anyway. And we're gonna come up through here. Well, I already went up by Robin's the other day when I was talking to, oh, right. It's Tuesday. Robin's shop isn't open because she goes to the general store and does yoga or fitness or something, so I won't be going to move my house today. I will have to do it tomorrow. But we'll come up and talk to you because I'm already up here. And then that doorway over there leads to a mine. But you gotta wait for this guy to get all this rubble out of the way before you can go over there. And this is the town square, basically. And eventually the mayor will open it up and give me the key to it, and then I have to try to fix that up. And that's primarily the only reason I would ever go fishing, because you have to fish for part of that. But basically, you can't access everything right off the get-go. You have to wait for certain events before you can do specific things. Like, you have to wait until you go into that place before you can, like, meet the wizard in the tower and stuff like that. This is Marnie's shop. And I'm just gonna chop some more grass because, I don't know, it's here, so it must be chopped. But essentially this is my chill game where I just kind of like space out and do whatever, which is why I'm streaming it today, because it was a rough couple of days and I'm just kind of trying to stream something to at least do it, because I'm determined to at least stay consistent with the once a week schedule that I have currently. I know before, when I streamed, my chronic illnesses kind of made it impossible to have any sort of a normal schedule at all. And I'm really trying to do better this time. I mean, I just see it as something's better than nothing. So I try to... My stomach is annoying the crap out of me. I really hope you guys can't hear it. But yeah, I really just try to do something, and then hopefully it improves next time, sort of thing. I don't know. I'm just kind of babbling at this point. Trying to pickaxe a piece of wood. I do that a lot. And this is the wizard's tower. Which he is... You can visit him. I believe he's, his door is open until like 11 o'clock at night. Which is nice, because if you forget to talk to him and you're trying to keep up with the conversations, it gives you a little more time to do that and everything else. Ugh. I ran out of space. And I'm only tossing the seeds because honestly, like, I get them way too easy in like droves, and it's not necessary. take. I think the whatever I'm trading the seeds for is more important at the time because I can always get the seeds. Like, see, there's some more. And I believe if I were to just like go home and store stuff in my chest, my box, that I could just come back down here and pick those seeds back up. So it's not like you drop it and that's it. It's gone forever kind of thing. Now, I'm not sure if any monsters start spawning on my farm now or if it's after I get into the mines and get a sword. But I'm gonna try to not tempt fate so much. Oh, like today it's raining, so I don't have to worry about watering my crops. So today I would be able to go up to Robin's, but again I have till like 9 o'clock, so I'm just gonna clean up this area. What the hell was that? Oh! I did not recognize my own. I thought something smashed on the game and I was very confused because I never heard that before. Siren Sphinx, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Normally I get jump scared by my alerts, but that one just confused me greatly. Just gonna chop down one more because I don't want to completely exhaust myself already. Okay, and now I can head up to Robin's and just move my house around and stuff and get that out of the way. I think I'll leave the pet dish right there. Haven't played on this this farm map in a while, so I forget how I usually like set things up. Hello, goodbye. This would be a good day. Hi! I hope you're having a good day. How are you? This would be a good day to go in the mine if this guy could hurry up. So instead, we will just wander around and collect things. And talk to Linus. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing alright. It's not a bad day today, so pretty good. Um, wandering around looking for forage. I do. I enjoy playing games. Do you like playing games? Well, that's good. I'm glad. Ooh. Okay, so I found out, actually, oh, it was a good while after I started playing this game, I found out that you can hit those wiggly pieces of grass with your hoe, and you get stuff out of them. I did not know that for a very long time. Actually, I think I watched the lifestyle channel on the TV and it told me that, and that's how I found that out. But yeah. Yeah, no, I enjoy playing video games. I've been playing video games for a very long time, and it's just a nice, fun way to unwind and take your mind off things and just have some fun. I am out of inventory space. Ugh. Whoops. And now that I moved my house, I think I must try playing games. Yeah, it's a good bit of fun. I don't know what I was going for there. My brain just kind of gave up mid-sentence. Um, but yeah, it's definitely not a bad pastime. It's a good way to, like, make friends and just enjoy yourself. I found a geode. You can take these to Clint, and I believe it costs 25 gold, and he breaks them open for you, and you find out what they have inside, and sometimes it's stuff you can donate to the museum, and sometimes it's just resources, but it's always something helpful. Um, it's a little too late to go to Clint tonight, so I'll just hold on to it and take it to him tomorrow. Unless I forget, which I'm known to do. I'll get distracted by something, but we'll get there eventually. I'm a bit introvert, that's why I have trouble making friends. I honestly don't try. That's why I watch people. I enjoyed watching people play a lot as well. I don't play games in the attempt to make friends. I'm very uncomfortable until, like, I've known somebody for a really long time. Um, that's why I tend to just play games solo, but there's plenty of games, even multiplayer or co-op games, that you can play solo and still have fun. So, I usually stick with that, and then I enjoy watching other people play games. It also helps me figure out if it's something that I would enjoy playing or not. Um, but yeah, nothing wrong with any of that. There are lots and lots of games for people who do not want to play games with other people. And that can be scary. I've had plenty of games that I did play with other people, and then whatever happened and kind of fell out of the friend group, and then just kind of stopped playing the game because bad memories. But you kind of gotta create your own memories if you want to stick with games after something like that, or find new games to play. But it's always, I have no energy and I'm just sitting here whacking rocks like a dope. It's easy to have that happen when you game with people, so it's always kind of a hit or miss. But yeah, I do try to just base the game on liking it myself, not like enjoying it with certain people. Also because I have a lot of illnesses, it makes it very hard for me to be able to game by myself, let alone with other people, and I never know when I'm gonna be able to play something, so my energy, I have a massive lack of that, but thank you. But I just kind of try to do what I can and be happy with that. 7:30. I don't think I did a whole lot this day, but again, like I said, I get easily distracted sometimes, so I can just like wander aimlessly and then it's bedtime and I did nothing. But that's okay too. You play games how you want to play them. You don't have to play a game as others intend. The whole point of a game is you enjoying it the way you enjoy it. Ooh, wiggly grass. And by the way, I love your hair. Thank you. And since it did not rain today, I have to water all my plants. And unfortunately, watering plants takes away energy. But they do have upgrades. As I said, there's books you can buy to spreading positive energy. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Um, you can buy books that'll up your stats. You can find things called star drops that you eat them and it increases your energy levels. So at the start, you don't get a lot of energy, you don't get a lot of inventory, but there's upgrades you can get to improve that. Pam wants a dandelion. I actually have several of those, I think. Excuse me, my throat's getting scratchy again. So we're gonna go back home and get a dandelion and then try to find Pam. Oh, did I not collect any dandelions? I swear to God, I thought I did. Whoops. Well, now we're on a mission to find a dandelion, because I just accepted that quest and I do not have one. So hopefully I'm able to find one. I think I get 2 days with those quests. Some of the quests are unlimited time, and some quests you get, I believe it's 2 days to do what you're supposed to. See, those seeds were still there, and it's been like a day or two. But yeah, some quests you only have 2 days before they just disappear and you can't do them anymore. I do love horror games. Oh, dandelion. We're good. I do love horror games, just sometimes they're too scary and I can't finish them. But yes, I do generally prefer horror games above all else. And I like chill games like Stardew. But main preference is definitely horror games. See, now I'm finding plenty of dandelions, so we are good. And it is 10:20, so Pam is probably at the Joja Mart, as I just walk into a sign. Probably at the Joja Mart, so I will go up and look for her there first. And give her her dandelion. My inventory is full again already. Oh my god. I need to get a backpack upgrade, and it's like 2,000 gold, so it's gonna take a while. Pam is actually not up here. Way to go, Pam. Well, the saloon doesn't open till afternoon, so she might just be at home. Okay, there she is. And she gave me 120 gold for bringing her a dandelion. And since I'm already over here, I'm just gonna head over to Clint's and break open this geode. Your energy and your profile pic remind me of Maleficent character. I actually made my profile pic myself, and I was really proud of that because I am not super artistic, and it was the first time I ever drew something on like an iPad, and so I was pretty proud of that. But yeah, I made that one myself. Process geodes, that's what I'm doing. Oh. Okay, and I got a little item that I can go and donate to the museum. And all of these shelves in here are just spaces you can donate, like, artifacts and gems and stuff like that that you find throughout the world. And you'll get prizes for certain things that you donate. I don't think I've ever actually filled every space in here, but someday I might. Minerals, that's what they're called. Yes, I'm gonna donate it, Gunther. Just stop yapping. And then when you want to donate something, you just walk up to him and it gives you the option. And I usually try to keep minerals on one side and artifacts on the other side. But I think at some point you can actually move around the stuff that you donate and switch the spots it's in. So that's kind of cool. Because I've had a couple times where I put something in the wrong spot and then I was really annoyed. I have some ideas for your profile. Oh yeah? What are your ideas? Some more wiggly grass. And you don't have to use your pickaxe to actually, like, cover the hole when you break the wiggly grass, because it'll eventually just go away on its own, but I usually do that because, I don't know, I think it's probably my OCD. I just don't like seeing the hole chilling there. Oh, Granny Evelyn. Love her. Now I gotta go say hi to George, because also one of my favorites. Hi, George. He's so grumpy. I love it. Yep, I am Jem. Nice to meet you. I think should you DM me? Go ahead. Alright, let's see who I haven't met yet. Ugh, my eyes. My hair is poking me in the eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's just 8, and I can't meet the wizard yet. Oh. I didn't even realize I hadn't met Jody yet. Oh, hey! There's little Vincent. The kids are freaking cute in this game, too. Let's see who else I can come and meet right now and just... Nope. Already met Marnie. Jazz might be out skipping rope. Oh, there she is. Okay, now I think the wizard, who I can't meet yet. Who can I go and meet now? Harvey. Oh, I didn't say hi to Demetrius while I was up there at all. Whoops. Oopsie. Let me just wade through my grass. You move a little slow when you're walking through grass or like when you walk through your crops. But it's not that bad that it really bothers me. Again, there are books you can buy to move faster, but super expensive, and there's way better stuff to spend money on. Alright, 4 o'clock, so I can still... Oop. Oh right, my inventory is full. Oops. Okay. Now I'm at you. And Sebastian is not out yet, so he will have to wait. I will just meet him. You can... I believe you can DM me just on Twitch. As I just run into more things randomly. Oh, God. Okay, now I'm gonna go back up and collect that leek that I saw. I think there it is. He's still not out, but I'm not real worried about meeting anyone else right now. And it should just be, let's see, down to 4. That's not bad. Hopefully by tomorrow they have the mine open and I can go over there and explore. Also, Fridays are a good day to converse with a lot of people because a lot of them go to the saloon on Friday nights. So you have more of an opportunity to actually find people on Fridays. Oh, big stretch. Okay, let's see. Alright, now the mine is open. So I can go over there after I water my plants and destroy some weekly grass. Or I can also go down and show you in the forest there's a I always forget her name, but she's basically like, it's a shop. Again, lots of expensive items, but she generally sells stuff that you will need at some point. And I can, if you're comfortable putting your Discord in a stream, I guess. Like I said, there is an option to just message me on Twitch. Unless that's not what you're watching the stream through. I'm not sure. But, like, she sells a lot of stuff. She'll sell, plants that you need for the community center. And she'll sell, like, foods that certain people like for birthday presents and stuff like that. And, but all of it is super expensive. And she is there on Fridays and Sundays until 8 o'clock at night. Oh, I was going over to the mine. Like I said, very easily distracted. I tend to forget what I'm doing a lot. Okay, well, I will do that after stream because otherwise I'm gonna have to, like, pause everything and, take care of that, so just bear with me. Mine. Going to the mine. Oh boy. This definitely would not have been a complicated game day. And now you get a cutscene with Marlin, who is not actually a character you can converse with and, like, build up a friendship with. You just get cutscenes with him. Which I find interesting because he'll be at town gatherings and, like, you can talk to him and stuff. But I don't know if maybe he was meant to be an NPC you could have a relation or have a friendship with at some point, and then it was just not added to the game. But I don't know. And he is part of an adventurers guild, so you can buy better weapons and basically, like, not armor, but, like, upgrades for stuff. And they'll give you a to-do list of, like, monsters in the caves that you have to defeat, and you'll get prizes for defeating so many of them. I haven't watched these cutscenes in so long. And I'll just go down to, like, the first level of the mine. There's no monsters in this one, you just have to break a lot of rocks. I'm not gonna do that this time, though, because I don't have inventory space. But the one problem with the mine, not like problem, but downside, is that if every 5 levels it unlocks an elevator, so you don't have to keep going through every level to get somewhere specific. But if you get, do you have any other activities? What do you mean? Um, but if you get, like, if you end on level 9 and you can't get to level 10, if you leave the mine, it won't save that progress. So you'll have to start back at level 5 and work your way back from there again. But there are like energy boosts and life potion type things you can get so that hopefully you don't have to do that too often. But right at the beginning, before you get all that, it is a bit of a problem. Because they will hide the way down what you love other than playing games. Oh, I like to read and watch movies. It's pretty dull, honestly. Okay, it's noon. I could go back to the mines, but I wouldn't really have a lot of time to get very far in them. But never stopped me before. I did. Oh, well, here's this part that I was telling you about. So I guess we'll just do this now. Sometimes. Most recently, I watched All of Us Are Dead. And I think the last series that I watched before that was the Fallout series, which I have to admit was really good. But, it depends. A lot of the times I'll want to play a game, but I won't have the energy, so I'll just, like, watch something. I just read your mind about the Fallout one? Joy of the All of Us Are Dead. I heard about it when it first came out, and then I just never had the opportunity to actually see it. And I was just kind of browsing around not long ago, and I saw it, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm finally gonna watch this," and absolutely love it. I cannot wait for the next season to come out. It is so good. The fact that the mayor is saying all the young kids just want to stay in front of the TV and there's like not one I think George is the only one who's just always in front of the TV. But okay, mayor, you go ahead. And I've never chosen. You can choose to either fix up the community center, or you can choose to watch Quiet Place as well. It's damn good. It is good. That is very good. Um, I got the game, A Quiet Place, because I was very interested to see what they did with that. And the game is actually pretty good too. I really have to get back into playing that. Um, But no, I always side with fixing the community center because I'm that sad person who will try to do an evil playthrough of a game and feel really bad about it. Um, but you can either fix up the community center or you can fix up or you choose Joja Mart and they destroy the community center, but I couldn't tell you what happens on that side because I have never done it. Catching my same energy. um, but yeah, you just basically you fix up this place and then people visit it and Joja Mart gets destroyed and eventually becomes a movie theater, I have discovered, which is kind of cool. And maybe someday I'll choose Joja Mart just to see if you have to do as much for that as you do for the community center because you have to do a lot to fix this place up. Don't forget to add me on Discord. I won't. Enter the Junimos. Very cute. Yeah, and I love how I'm brand new to this place and they're already like, hey, fix this for us and take care of this for us and like. And by come back and explore, I am gonna turn around and go right back in. Because that is how we unlock the wizard. Which I did not know at first. But you have to come down and look at this thing. And then the wizard will send you a letter. Which I didn't know, so I didn't actually come back into the building, and then I couldn't figure out why I never heard from the wizard. So, after I go to sleep tonight, I will wake up tomorrow and have mail. Did I not talk to him at all yet? Whoops. Anyway. Nope, I do not have carp. Sorry, Robin. Like I just said, George is always in front of the TV. Which he's actually not in front of the TV that much, but usually he is. I'm chasing down Caroline. I don't know why. Well, I saw her, so I figured I'd just go and converse with her for the day and then get that out of the way. And on the beach, usually there will be wiggly grass, which there's not this time. But you'll also find like seashells and stuff like that. Once I get 300 wood, I repair this bridge, and then that side has a bunch of stuff that washes up that you can just come collect on a daily. And when you talk to somebody and they don't actually speak to you, it still counts it as you talking to them for the day. Like, I'm not actually talking to Sam, but if I go up here, it'll show that I did talk to Sam. Which is kind of nice, because anytime I go to talk to Shane at Joja Mart, he's always working and I don't actually talk to him. But it still counts as talking to him. But then I believe if you encounter them later on the same day and you talk to them again, you'll actually will speak to them. I can't really remember. But, it doesn't really matter, but... Also, and I advise against, because I have a big problem with this, but sometimes when you speak to somebody, they'll actually, like, ask you questions. So if you just, like, try to speed through the conversation, sometimes you can screw yourself, because they'll ask you something and you'll just, like, not answer what you want to answer because you're just mashing buttons to get them to shut up. So, definitely advise against that. So I have had to reset my day a couple of times from doing that, and didn't go so well. Oh right, inventory full again. Okay. I'm just gonna chop some more grass and then go drop some more stuff off. And I should really just see what seeds I have and what I can plant right now so I can sell it later. Excuse me. And then hopefully be able to afford the first backpack upgrade at least, so I'm not always with no inventory space. Could actually, well, sometimes when I collect like forageable items, if any of it's like a silver star or I have a lot of something, I'll sell some of it just to make a little bit of money when I'm trying to get something. But I don't really have any of that, so. Distracted again. I was gonna look at what seeds I have. Ay, ay. 2 carrot seeds. That's sad. And I do have the energy, so I'm just gonna plant all of these. And also, clay you get tilling the ground is a good way to get it. And you need that for certain, certain building upgrades and stuff. Sometimes my character does not turn in the direction I turn them in. Anyway. Drop that off. And now that I have the sword, it's probably more likely that monsters will start spawning after dark. But being that I still have quite a bit of energy, I'm just gonna clean up some more of the farm before I go to sleep for the night. Oh, there we go. And somehow I did not see the wiggly grass. Okay, I found my first artifact. So tomorrow, if I don't get distracted and completely forget, we will go and donate that to Gunther at the museum. But for now, I will drop off all this stuff. And then I'm going to take a short break. And I will be right back. Okay, I have returned, and I'm actually going to remember to take my stream off of my break screen. Because another thing I tend to do quite often is come back from a break and forget to switch my screen. And then the beginning of my stream is utter silence. Well, not silence, just not gameplay. And trying very hard not to do that. And here is the message from the wizard. I can finally go see him, but first I'm going to collect my parsnips and maybe sell some of those. And I see more wiggly grass. And another artifact. Okay, well, for now I'm just gonna sell this one parsnip because it's a silver star and I don't keep those. And if I get desperate, I'll sell some more stuff. Let's see. I almost have half of what I need to get a backpack. Ugh. Whoops. We'll get there eventually. And now we're gonna go over and we're gonna meet the wizard. And that's actually, I think, might be one of the longest cutscenes in the game at this point. I'm probably wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but it's one of the longer ones. To be fair, I probably only like him because of the whole purple color scheme. Because he's kind of an ass. Yes, I have seen one before. I've actually seen... Either I saw one repeatedly or I saw more than one. Now I'm not sure. Hello, Frog Lady. Welcome in. How are you? Normally for these, I would be reading all of this aloud, but with this game, it would just be too much reading. So I'm not doing that. I'm doing good. Just relaxing. Some of the facial expressions they have on this are absolutely hilarious, honestly. And I also love how you first meet this guy and he tells you to drink some wonky ass green stuff in his cauldron and you just do it. It's very interesting. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's sad you have to come up with a code word, but I also completely understand. I gained the power of forest magic by nearly barfing my guts out. And I believe... Yeah. Now see, even though I just did that whole cutscene with this guy, I have not spoken to him today, so I'm gonna turn around and go back in. And then now it'll say that I spoke to him. Whoops. He's up there now. But essentially, like, the more you talk to people, the more it raises your relationship status with them, so you'll be like friends. And then when people are more friendly with you, you have more hearts with them, they'll like send you things in the mail or give you presents or advice or stuff like that. But now that I went and I spoke to him, there's this tree looking icon, and if you click on it, it shows you what you need to take to the community center. And each room has a different scroll, essentially, and each thing, like, you have to bring all 4 of these, and then it'll unlock a gift, and it works towards what it says the overall reward at the bottom is. So the more of these you do, it'll repair something in the town and fix up the room that that reward was part of. Did I not water my plants? Okay. Whoops. You don't have to water the plants like every single day, but I do just to pass the time, to be fair. And now I'm gonna go over to take the standing line. Then I'm gonna go over to the museum and donate these 2 artifacts for Gunther. Then I think there's still people I haven't met in town. I should really work on that. Oh hey, there's Harvey, one of the people I haven't met, I believe. Yep. And anytime you pass out, like in the mine or just out on the yard or wandering around, anytime you pass out anywhere other than inside your house, this guy charges you about 1,000 gold. So try not to do that too much. Whoops, whoops. There. Welcome back, Sphinx. And I didn't get anything for those 2 artifacts, which is actually weird because usually you get a chicken statue for the one. But I don't know. I'll get that eventually. I'm not real worried about it. And so now I'm kind of just gonna wander aimlessly and get distracted and forget what I'm doing. Some more. Another artifact. And the watering can you can fill in most water sources, like the ocean, the rivers, the little ponds in your property. So you don't have to like buy a well. Also, when you get a house upgrade eventually, you get a kitchen and you can fill your watering can there. So you don't have to buy a well. It's mainly just like an aesthetic thing. You can't fill your watering can in like fountains and stuff, which I found out the hard way. But yeah, there's plenty of places you can refill it at, so it's not a big deal. I already forgot where I was going. I was going back to give the starfish to Gunther. I'm very not with it today. I mean, normally I get somewhat distracted, but not to this level, usually. Okay, try that again. Three artifacts, and I didn't get a single prize. What is up with that, Gunther? Granny Evelyn! Aww. Oh, actually, yeah. So, when you're fixing the community center, one of the things that you can get fixed up is this bus right here. Right now, you can't use it, doesn't work. But eventually, the Junimos will fix this up for you once you complete a section of the community center. And then you can buy tickets, excuse me, which I think are also like 1,000 gold, to go to the desert. And another thing that they fix up is the greenhouse on your property. which is a big deal because it's limited space, but you can plant whatever you want, and it's not like gonna die when the season changes or anything. So that's a really nice thing to have. Um, there is also okay, right up here, that purpley looking rock right there, they'll remove that and then you can pan for minerals in like the rivers. And I think I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I'm forgetting. And then the bridge that you repair is this bridge, and it leads to a quarry. And there's a lot of rocks you can break for minerals, and there's a cave you can go into that's sort of like the mines, but it's different. And that is a big deal to me because you can get haunted mannequins in that cave, and I think those are really fun. But again, that's something that's going to take me a very long time to get to. Hi, Linus. Well, too bad, because I am forcing friendship on you, sir. So, suck it up. And then each different season gives you different things you can forage just out in the wilderness wandering around. And the seasons last about 28 days. And I'm not sure, I don't know if it's when you hit a certain point or a certain amount of money that you've earned, but you have the choice to either build this cave here with mushroom stumps, or basically it's just stumps that mushrooms grow up out of, or you can fill it with bats, and then the bats will like collect fruits and stuff. I think they just collect fruits actually, now that I think of it. And they'll just leave a bunch of fruit for you to pick up in the cave. I legitimately forgot about this. This is Grandpa's shrine. And very ominous grandpa note. Normally, I would cut the tree down to actually uncover that. I like completely forgot about that this time around. Huh. Oh, that's why that stuff. I was wondering why that stuff wasn't going in my inventory. I keep forgetting I have like no inventory. But yeah, there's also rings you can get that will pull items that are close to you into your inventory. Magnet rings, that's what they are. There's magnet rings, and then there's rings that act like a little flashlight so you can see better, which not super necessary like out in the world because it doesn't really get that dark out, but kind of necessary in some parts of the mines because there's not light and you cannot see where you're going. Okay, no mail today. Okay. And then all of this stuff is just random things and like carrots, so most of it I'm probably just gonna sell once it's to the point where I can gather it. I think I will go drop this stuff off and maybe go back to the mines today. Actually, I'm gonna drop the clay off and I'm gonna sell the dandelions because they're gold stars, so they would be worth a little more. And because I don't really use dandelions for anything aside from the community center or those little side quests. And if I remember, I might try to fish just to show you I do not have red mushroom. Just to show you why I hate fishing in this game so much. I gotta stop finding wiggly grass when I'm... Ah. That's one less inventory space I'm gonna have now. I also realized I forgot to go to the saloon on Friday. Whoopsie. Oh yeah, but since I got to level 5... Wait. I did not get to level 5, that's right. Never mind. Yeah, I've played this game... I tend to play games several times and then I'll forget what I've done in which playthrough. But... So I guess I can try to get to level 5 this time. The only problem is until you get like... There we go. Until you get a bomb, you actually just have to like break every rock until you find the stairs down. And it drains your energy really fast. My inventory is already full. Ugh, good lord. Well, I already have these in my inventory, so I can at least get those. I'm not gonna try to fight those things yet. Unless I absolutely have to. The best strategy with those is to just, like, corner them. Because it's easier. Usually easier to just hit them really quick. Whoops. Almost did not see that one. Nope. Okay. Now I just have to hit rocks until I find the stairs. Or run out of energy. Oof. And sometimes in the mines you'll find these purplish looking rocks. And they'll have a mineral in them. What level am I at? I'm gonna try to get to level 5, which means I'm just gonna have to leave a lot of stuff behind. But, whoops. Oh well. Then I can at least unlock the elevator. Oop. Wasn't expecting you. These ones make me paranoid, because then I'll just sit there and hit, like, if you hit a rock with your pickaxe, you can sometimes find those. But like, alright, there we go. Now we have the elevator. So that when I come back to the mine, I can just go to the elevator and go to the last level I was at. But again, like I said, if you stop at like level 9, you have to go back to level 5 and redo all those levels, because it's every 5 levels it unlocks the elevator. But for now, I am gonna go back home, drop off my inventory, and probably clean up a little more of my farm before my energy runs out. Oh right, I said something about fishing. Yeah, I'll try to fish at least once, just for context. Because fishing also drains your energy quite a bit. So I'm just gonna come over to this little lake in my property and try to fish. Alright, so that is fishing. And eventually, like, you'll boost your stats in fishing, and that green bar will get bigger, and you'll buy better fishing rods for the same effect. But at the start, it is, for me personally, very hard to fish. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. But you do have a fish tank that you actually have to put specific fish in the community center, so you can't just not fish for the entire game. Unfortunately. But, alright, I think you're one of the ones I haven't met yet. Maybe I have met. I don't know. And then here she is again. She gives you things for the house. She gives you things for fishing. She gives you things for other characters for like their birthdays and stuff. But again, very expensive. Right, who have I not met? I haven't met these two. I personally think they're two of the more difficult characters to actually randomly meet, because he tends to be in his cabin a lot, and you can't enter somebody's home or room until you have so many hearts with them. And he is just always in his room. He, both of them actually, both of them will be at the saloon on Fridays. I just forgot to go there on Friday. Sometimes if you go up to the mountains later in the day, Sebastian will be out by the river smoking. but I couldn't tell you like a specific time or place where you're likely to find Elliot just randomly. Sometimes he'll be standing on the bridge leading to the ocean, but you just kind of luck out to happen to run into him when he's there. Hey, speak the devil. Never mind. There he is. Get back here. Alright, there. I met you. Now I just have one left. Now, I don't know if it's late enough in the day yet for him to be out here. It is not. So, hey! There's my lucky day. There, now I've met everyone. Now I'm supposed to give someone a gift, but I will wait on that until tomorrow because I don't have inventory space right now and I would have to run all the way home, find a gift, run all the way back, and then most people are going to be closed up for the night. So I will do that tomorrow. For now, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to try to remember to go to the museum and donate some stuff. And then I think I will probably make this day the last for the stream. Just because I honestly just need to rest. Oh, right. I forgot about this. And now I can craft a furnace to make ore to upgrade my weapons and build stuff. Or to make bars. I already have the ore. You know what I meant. Because there are certain rocks that you can't break until you upgrade your weapons or your tools. And there are certain rocks that are just super hard to break until you've upgraded your tools. I'm gonna sell these carrots because I really don't need them for anything. Yep, and now the next time I go to the mine, I have to kill 10 of those little green gumdrop looking things. And then I will be in the Adventurers Guild and I can go like buy better weapons and stuff. Now I'm gonna go down to the ocean first because it's a little too early to go over to the museum or go to Clint's shop. I also need to remember to check and see if I have enough wood to fix that bridge. I keep forgetting about that. There's nothing down here. Ugh, I don't want to just stand. Normally I would just stand in front of wherever I'm going and just wait. But I don't really want to do that. Joja Cola for a stir fry. I can do that. I'm not gonna question putting soda in a stir fry because there are actually... Oh, they're not even open yet. There's actually much weirder things that people ask for. Making myself dizzy. But yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream after I go to bed at the end of this day. Normally my streams are at least an hour long. Generally, I don't pull off much longer than that, but it's been a little over 2 hours now, so I'm actually doing pretty good. Oh hey. I'm talking to you because I got your stupid soda. Oh, what? 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 Wait a minute. I didn't... Okay, well this is a good example of messing up and having to restart the day. Because I actually did not accept that quest. I completely forgot to accept it. So... I essentially just gave him something that made him mad. So I might just end the stream there and then just restart this day the next time I stream this game. Because I would have to exit the game and then reload it. And I'm not gonna do that just for one day. So I'll probably just end the stream here. And we'll just restart this day and not do that next time. But yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. That was a couple of hours. That was pretty good for me, especially on a recovery day when I'm not doing real great to begin with. I am trying to keep regular with streaming every Thursday at 4 p.m. EST. Generally, I will post an announcement prior to the stream announcing what I'm gonna play. Mostly I don't figure it out until the day of the stream because it all, of course, depends on how I'm feeling and how my health is. But I'm going to call it there. And thank you so much, Frog Lady and Siren Sphinx, for hopping in and hanging out today. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Siren, for the follow. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. And not mess up. Alright. Bye, guys.